Hello people, I'm Paro and welcome to a new reaction, a new video. Today I'm gonna react to episode 10 of The Boyfriend Season 2 and well, last episode was really special for William and Isaiah. They went to a little trip together outside of the green room and well, let's say they mm, enjoy themselves uh, a little bit, you know. I mean, at least that's why why I think that happened. And for what I've seen on the internet, people talking about, well, they, they did the deed, which, as I was saying in the last reaction of the boyfriend, I think it's really, understandable. Uh, unless you're probably, I don't know, ace or asexual, whatever, something like that. Not whatever, but you know what I mean. I don't have the vocabulary to extend a lot on that. But yeah, like I think it's really uh essential important part of a relationship. I wouldn't say it's like the most like important part or like uh the thing that you should take like, oh, I have this in this relationship, so uh I'm gonna stay here. Um well, to be honest, I don't think there's just one thing that can, you know, that you should be just focused on whether you should stay or not in a relationship. I think it's, different things that combine together. Uh, and well, sexuality is one of those for most people. So I think it's great. I think it's great, and I like that they say, maybe we should, try that, see if we also have chemistry in that regard, or like if we are gonna match, because sometimes you have one thing, romantically, or like you have like good chemistry, you can talk really about yourself and you're connected really well, but in this aspect there's no, maybe you don't have the same taste, or you don't like to do the same things. Also in, well, this is more in like the queer spectrum, but also there's people who also like to know the other's person positions in some cases, a lot of things. Like it's something to like have in mind, I think so. And I'm even like glad and also low-key surprised that the production was like, yeah, you should totally do that. Like you should like go to well, this, what is cabane, a cottage, which also like, I mean, first of all, I don't know, you cannot do the deed in the green room. I mean, there's cameras everywhere, but I will guess that, when they don't record you all the time, or like, you can do whatever in your room, I guess, but it seems like no. Maybe it was for respect to the other cast members, but because like at the end, well, they also record in the cottage. So yeah. Well, and also talking, about the other people. Well, Jobu, he had a date with Taehyun, but well, it seems like they didn't connect, or well, more like Taehyun, like he didn't look interest in Jobu, which is totally fine, but it was really awkward that day. I hope, I hope at least they can be friends. Who knows? Well, also the new member of the greenhouse, Tomoka, I think so. Um, well, it seems like he has these issues. He's working on it, I'm sure. He came here, of course, today, and probably have a boyfriend, but also he was saying like that he hasn't yet like accept fully his sexuality and the fact that he's gay, which is a real problem that a lot of people go uh, pass through. I don't know if that was correct, but especially when you are in that first phase of realizing, exploring your sexuality and starting to came out of the closet with people's maybe. And I think it's a good, well, I don't know if it's a good way, doing on, you know, reality TV show. Um, Maybe if this was another kind of dating show, like, I don't know, in America. But I feel like the boyfriend out of mm, all the dating shows that I've seen is really like chill and friendly. And I mean, in the season one cast, they're still like really friends and they see each other, even when just Daishun were the only couple. Well, and also, well, Kazuto and Alan, but like they break up and they broke up and they keep stay as friends. So I think the boyfriend also maybe thanks to Japanese culture, is a really welcoming space to do that. And also, I feel like it's, I don't know, uh, really cute and brave for someone to uh, accept to be part of this part of his life, this experience that a lot of people goes through to be recorded and broadcast around the world for maybe someone else who's going through the same thing. So I think that's really nice. And I hope that well, after this season, he, is doing better. And well, the last thing I wanted to talk was Boomy and Huawei, my boy. Well, that they kind of left me in a cliffhanger because Huawei said that he was leaving the house the next day for something at his, college. I don't remember the name exactly, but yeah, a ceremony. I don't know if they meant like he was leaving, or like he's coming back, or it's just one day because I didn't, it didn't feel like it was a goodbye. But he mentioned it to me, and I don't know, interesting. I hope like that he stays. Maybe it's just one day thing, but yeah. And well, one is more. Well, I don't know when Hiroya is coming. He was supposed to leave for 1 week, and I think a week has passed already. So maybe he's coming back. I don't know. I I I don't think he will have a chance with Huawei right now. Huawei and Boomer have already like, you know, uh, connect more than when Hiroya left. But we'll see, guys. Um, Before we start, don't forget to subscribe. If you're liking this reaction, if you like BL or gay stuff, give me a like. Also, that helps a lot the channel. And well, let's go to the reaction. Ooh. Well, it seems like it worked out. Of course. Not for all people. Maybe it could have been like really bad and they will end up worse. Isaiah, I miss you, my baby. Isaiah is like so cute. Never to sleep peacefully. Right away in a dream. Oh, so they have already, okay. See, guys, people can change. Maybe he was going through some stuff. Especially I feel some gay men feel so entitled to uh judge other gay men when, I feel like a lot of you have passed through that phase. Even me, I think so. Not like, have sex, be kind of shitty and mean to people. A place Nakashibetsu. Hokkaido? Glowing. Oh. I feel like I don't know why, but I kind of feel like Isaiah and William are like the parents of the greenhouse in a way. If I was William, I would be like, well, now what I do. I guess I have to make friends. How long is he leaving? When is he coming back? Hiroya? Oh, bad timing. Do you think that was really, you know, on purpose? Or it was just a casualty? Oh yeah, Taisho he didn't met Hiroya also. I I feel like oh well I think he will do it. Well, Hugo and Taikon feel like they kind of look alike. Well, not alike, but in the same vibe. And where are you going? I wonder if he. Okay. I'll be cheering you from the back. Who are you gonna choose? Joe? Ooh. Well, yeah, I think they. I don't know. I was saying like I think they will be good friends, but maybe they will surprise me and they will actually be into each other in a romantic way. I don't know, maybe it's because I see Ryu as like, the baby of the house. Um, and he's like 6 years younger than Jobu. Me girl, honestly. Writing? I mean, I don't know what it's like to going through this. Arranged to meet near his place. I ended up using his house. There was a large black retriever. Jazz. One time we were talking about a film, which was why he told me he couldn't cry at all because he was laughing so much. Can you release his boyfriend? No, don't make me cry too early. I was concerned where my boyfriend will eat something before I bought it. All right, we can talk about that. Why did you come? Oh my God. Oh. Mhm. Me too, girl. If I had both parents, yeah. So I guess you don't have siblings. Also, what are you gonna do? Lie to him all your life? Yeah, well, for most people, I think so. Two weeks? I thought it was one. I like I like this man. 15 years. Oh, that's kind of what? Three people max. Are we gonna see a Huawei? Our friends. I was like, who are these? What is that? Oh. What do you like about him? Before, I didn't like him, actually. So Boomy has also been. Yeah, you are. They are so. That would be me as a friend. Yeah, I mean, if I was Boomy, I would be like, I win. Oh my God, that looks so delicious. Once you like someone, ask for once like someone. Yeah, like, right? Then you don't like him, really, I feel like. Really. and try to get about what? Building from scratch. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I like that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. A judo term, so I didn't know that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never been in a relationship, but I get you. Isa, yeah. Do we think? I mean, of course he's gonna choose William, right? Or maybe I don't know. He wants to choose a friend. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh my God. I don't know, but I feel like meeting someone in a reality show, especially the boyfriend, because the boyfriend I feel is like a really cozy, chill, cute reality dating show. I think even if you break up with that person, I would like to think that they will be, you know, meaningful to you, even if you don't love them in that way. But like going back to look those memories and see, I think it will be really cute and nice. He was her favorite. I love this. Yeah. But in the second one, I went, oh, what do they do? I mean, yeah, 100% understand. Oh, I will be, I don't know. I mean, maybe he's really, touchy and I, I don't know. I will fall so easily. You're not big about define features. What is that? Do I have defined features? I don't know. I felt like that truck date was really awkward for both of you. Obviously, I'm good looking. I like that they're really friends, even they when they like the same guy. In what way? No, he's so in love. I kind of want to be in love when I watch this show. I don't know, that feeling. Yeah, like, where are you gonna live? Excited but anxious at the same way. Don't know. Are strict. Will be gay. But they know? No. So they don't know. Can we see that? I'm joking. I wanna cry so bad. I don't know why. Yeah, like I would be thinking about marriage if someone said that to me. It's been a month and a half. Yeah, that's what I say. The boyfriend's really different from other dating shows. I don't know if that means that they don't know that he's gay, or that maybe, they know, but I don't know, they kind of expect him that end up with a woman or something like that. That sometimes happen. Even if, when you tell your parents that they might think that, oh, it's a phase or something like that. Yeah, sometimes that's happen. Okay, man. I mean, of course, if they can like hug me from the back, of course. And I mean, I like to see more about Taehyun in a romantic way to see how he is. I mean, he's been in 2 seasons. Aw, I love that they all like really, care about him and take him in consideration back in the real world. 3 days already. Okay. So you need dinner. Okay, Hui. Boomy. Verbal intimacy. Lick mash. All right. Oh my God. It's really beautiful. Yeah. All right. That. I still remember the first day. Yeah, you were hating on him, kinda. Well, we'll give you. I will be sobbing. Yeah. Oh, my baby, my baby. Already? I mean, they already been like a month and a half together, so technically they outdate season one. But I wanted to see more about them. I'm gonna miss them. I mean, well, in a way, it's understandable since, they're already together. So, what are they gonna do in the dating show? I'm sure there's a lot of people who are happy that like that. Oh, finally, but I don't know. I mean, I love them together, and I love Isaiah. That's my baby, even though he's like a decade older than me in actions. They wanna kill me again. They're taking they're packing their things. Wilsa, I like the name. I never seen Huey so shock. My baby crying. I'm Kiroya. How many times they have left? 2 weeks? Wait about crying. Me too. No, I'm not parting with a smile. I'm parting with tears in my eyes. I'm glad to say that I was rooting for them since day one, and you all were wrong. I wanted to know, a little of the tea, like where are they gonna live and all of that. But I'm sure they will probably tell us when the show ends, right? Even Tomoka was crying. And William was. See, guys, William is a really emotional guy. Well, we have 5 episodes more without Isaiah and William. We'll see. I don't think they will add more people, right? March 21? It was in March? I thought it was, you know, December. January. Oh, she was crying. Yeah. I don't want to think about it. You can't be bothered with that stuff anymore. Yeah, that's why. Cheers to the boyfriend. That I will be jealous. That's the magic of the boyfriend. Boyfriend. Well, guys. What was that? No, I'm joking. I'm gonna be honest with you guys because I'm always trying to be honest. I did saw, I know I did see, sorry, uh, that Isaiah and William were leaving, but I was scrolling and I saw something and like immediately scrolled, because I don't wanted to, see all what happened. So I didn't know like where, what the episode or how, but I didn't, you know, I knew that was going to happen. But yeah, like I didn't know like how, what was the reason. I mean, well, of course I thought that the reason was because they already are together. So what's more, I even like mentioned when they made their relationship official with the others. I was like, well, now we have more time with for the other members, for Boomy and Huawei, because it was true that like the first half of the show was really focused on William and Messiah. And well, now it makes more sense since, they left early in the season. Uh, now you get it, guys, because I know there was a lot of people, first of all, who were hating on the relationship, especially in William, and then they were like, "Oh, why are they focused so much on them? Like, I want to see them more." And it's really understandable. Um, but as someone who likes dating shows, I feel like it's you know, like from uh, production, like thinking of this as a show that people need to watch and make money, all of that. Um, of course, they're gonna focus on the people that they know that they are gonna end up together, or that they're gonna have some kind of drama or relationship. As that's really understandable. I get it. Like that's what I signed for when I was going through this dating show. And now more, it makes more sense since they left early, that they are gonna be like really focused in the first half of the season. So yeah, I get it. I'm happy. I'm gonna cherish those episodes because I was rooting for them since the beginning, even against everyone who was saying like, I hate William. I don't trust William. William is not gonna, you know, he doesn't like Isaiah or something like that. And in a way, I can understand. I do think that he really didn't like him at the beginning. But when you spend time with someone and you see them like really frequently, things change, the relationship change. That's how human beings are. And I don't know. And they have chemistry. You cannot tell me otherwise. Well, they do have chemistry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm seeing my hair is so messy. I'm not gonna even try to fix it. Uh, but yeah, I was rooting for them and I'm so happy. I also did see that it seems like they are still together. So I'm really happy. Because I really like them. I feel like they do a really good match for me. I mean, who am I to, say that? No one. I've never date someone for that long, or like be in a relationship, or but I do like romance. I have friends, family who have uh, a couple, a partner. So. I feel like that gave me some kind of experience from outside of the love thing. And I'm really, I don't know, I wanted to see more. I wanted to see more. All the tea because I like that, but I understand this, their private life and all of that, and maybe they don't want to share uh, that with us, so with all the world, or maybe they will, like in season one, after they finish the season, I think they do an interview with the staff members, and I don't know. I would like to. I'm waiting for that to see Cy and William and how are they doing together, or they if they is still together. And I don't know. I just hope that they have all what they want, and that everything went really easy with Isaiah's family and William's family, and that they accept him and accept Isaiah, and that they live really happy and have children, and who am is me, of course. And but yeah, I really loved it, and I don't know. I also love how everyone's love each other. I don't know. That's the magic of the boyfriend. I can we make like the boyfriend, I don't know, the boyfriend Mexico, the boyfriend Y- America, or something like that? I want the boyfriend, but like the same kind of vibe, which I think it will be really difficult because, this is also the fact that it's in Japan and, social, cultural things that makes them really unique. I don't think that. Well, I'm gonna talk about American because I also saw watch a lot of Americans reality TVs. So I don't think in America you could really make something like that. I mean, I feel like there will be more drama. Uh, maybe if they, put some strict rules to make them like this. But I don't know. How long it will take me to learn Japanese to go to the boyfriend and, meet a bunch of other queer men and be friends in a family. I really like that. But well, aside from that, Hiraya's back. Huawei is back. Uh, didn't last like a whole episode. But yeah, I mean, Booming Huawei, I'm rooting for them. They better end up together. I really like the talk that Huawei had with his friends. The friends really clocked that. No, I think they were really objective and really smart, emotionally smart, and I think they give him really good advice. I I hope that he can, goes with the flows, think too much about, that is Boomy's first relationship. I think they do also they work out together. I don't know how Hiroya will feel about this. I mean, Boomy told him. I really like the fact that they are friends even when they like Huey. Um, I don't know. I don't know if he will like keep pursuing Huey or maybe he will change to someone else. Who knows? Or maybe he will want to, talk with Huey and then Huey will say, actually I'm more into Boomy right now. We'll see that. And also the thing with Jobu and Taehyun, I mean, with the first shock day, I was like, I don't think it's happening. It was really awkward that time. But, after watching that scene with Taehyun and Jobu, maybe they're into something. I kind of feel, because Taehyun chose Hue in his shock day. But I kind of feel like Hue and Jobu are kind of also the same vibe. Just like, Jobu is, of course, shorter than Huawei, but it seems like that's not a problem for Taehyun. But I kind of feel like, they could enter the same type vibe, I think so. If you tell me, yeah, Jobu and Boomy, well, then I see like, well, they're kind of different. But I don't know. At least I hope that we can see Taehyun in, date and not just being, the friend, the support friend in the season again. I mean, 2 seasons. He's been in 2 seasons. I feel like, I don't know. I would be really feel really grateful if I was Taehyun to be part of 2 seasons. And, to me, it's like two complete cast and members and, talk with them and make friends. I'm sure like Taehyun can, also connect the both seasons in a way. Yeah. Also, I really like the scene with Ryu about coming out. That was a whole like theme in itself, but I I mean also I remember now I remember what I wanted to talk. What they say were saying, that you don't have to came out, which I think, is yeah, of course. But I feel like a lot of people you take it in another way, like, okay, why? Because especially I've seen like people really homophobic people like saying like, well, why you have to tell people that you're gay? You just can just do it. We don't care what you do on the beds or whatever. But it's not like that. Like I feel like, I mean, at least in most countries and cultures, even when you don't, you're kind of forced to came out in a way because yeah, you can choose to not came out, but in a way you're also hiding yourself because let's be honest, in almost every aspect of your life, either work, college, school, family, um, the things like relationships, love, uh, hookups, whatever, come out like as a conversation um, theme. And what are you gonna do in those cases? Like be like, "Oh, well, lie and say like you are seeing a girl, a woman, or like pretend that you are not into dating. Are you asexual? Are you trying to pretend? Like in a way, even if you came out, like for example, myself, an experience, like my family knows, like most of my friends knows. I don't know, when I go to a new group of people, of course, it's not like I'm coming out and I'm telling everyone like, yeah, hey guys, I'm gay, but we're talking about life and stuff, and the theme I'm like, I don't know, I was into this guy or something like that. Oh, that guy is handsome, or in a new work, and it's in a way coming out like each time that you are entering a new social circle, and it's because, well, the truth is, I feel like it's a social thing that, of course, like most of the people, like 99% of the people, or like 95, let's say, they don't think about gay people, queer people. When they look at a man, they say, oh, yeah, like he must date woman or something like that. They like it's not like even they're doing like on purpose. It's like, automatically like they don't think like, oh, maybe he's gay. Unless, is you are visually too queer. Maybe in that's an special case, but yeah, most of the time that happens. So yeah, I I see it that way, but I understand, of course, being afraid of coming out to your family, to your parents, and be like, what do I do if they don't accept me? Well, the thing is that no one has to accept you. The only person that needs to accept yourself is you. I understand, coming not coming out when you are in a dangerous context. in your life and a neighbor in your family where you know like uh, you came out and it's a big probability that your family won't accept or maybe they will kick you out, that you don't have the resource to live for yourself, get food, a house, something. So I understand in those cases to, protect yourself and survive as long as you can, and, get out of there as soon as you have the opportunity and the resources and the money to do it. But if you can live by yourself or you're already living by yourself, I will to consideration that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. I don't want to extend too much because the video is already kind of long. But yeah, I could even talk about that in another video. I'm thinking, I'm doing videos that maybe not are not reactions, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that's all, guys. Um, Please don't forget to subscribe if you like the boyfriend. If you like BL gay stuff, give me like if you like this reaction, this video. If if you I don't know like something that I said. Also, you can share your thoughts about coming out, about what you think about William and Isaiah. I think we all appreciate it. And well, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope we'll see you again. Bye.